Welcome back to Crupi's Corner. I'm here with Phil, Pierre, Jeff, and me. Want to do a special shout out to Famous Smoke Cigars because they sent us some Vudu Darks and also some Vudu Sacrifices. And we've elected to smoke the Vudu Darks first. And we're gonna light up, give our first impressions, and then we'll a couple minutes, and then we'll back in. Anyway, we're lighting up. Wow, that's strong. So it's Nicaraguan tobaccos. It's a blend of Nicaraguan tobaccos, and it's got a sun-grown Pennsylvania wrapper. Yeah, what's a Pennsylvania broadleaf?
Grown in Pennsylvania, USA, parentheses Lancaster, and normally fermented into a Maduro. The Pennsylvania broadleaf has been around for quite some time, but until recently, it was only used as a binder and sometimes filler.
I think Jeff should do radio.
Very good.
Nice boy.
That's pretty good.
How does...
I have to say, I love the oil on the leaf, pepper, back of the throat. It's a great dark cigar.
I like the construction on mine. Mine's got a lot of spice to it, a lot of kick. Really impressed with the flavor.
You know, okay, so disclaimer, I know how much these cigars cost.
All right.
And they're not expensive cigars. These you can get these for like $4 each. Retail, that's the retail cost.
About 88 bucks a box for the darks.
For the darks.
88 to 90 bucks for the darks for the number 13s.
And so far I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I wouldn't normally say for a $4 cigar that it could be my first cigar of the night, but
it really is.
it could be a first cigar for me.
I think this cigar has a lot of class. For $4, I'm very impressed.
I do like the construction. I like the wrapper. It's got a lot of spice, and I'm just really surprised at how full flavored this cigar is. Mikey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Steve Austin Stone Cold IPA.
Steve
Skull.
Austin the wrestler or Steve Austin the
Steve
Bionic
Austin,
Man?
No, the wrestler. El Segundo, Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA.
Well, I actually
Oh
brought...
my God, that's delicious, Mike.
I'm drinking McLeod's local brewery, Van Nuys Brewery.
Oh, I just had some of that. Shout out to the
Excellent
Clouds.
brewery.
Clouds.
And I'm drinking Project 805, and this is delicious. It's a little bit like Sam Adams, but it's got more of a unique flavor than Sam Adams. I really like it. So shout out to 805. Cheers.
Cheers.
805 is Firestone, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah.
Firestone?
Firestone.
Yeah,
You're
so you're
kidding.
mixing a big brewery with a little brewery.
I did not know. Oh, I forgot. You're a beer aficionado.
805 is the Santa Barbara Paso Robles
A cookie
area code. Mine's mellowing just a little bit.
Yours is melting out. All right, Phil.
Yes.
Phil, we got almost what, man? Couple inches in. Right? You're almost half. Well, you're a third of the way in. What are your observations?
You know, this is an interesting cigar because it started out spicy. It's lost some of the spiciness. It stays oily on the tongue, very strong. I'm interested if later on I'm going to get a little nicotine buzz going on, but so far I like it. I've got a nice even burn.
All right, good. All right, we're moving on to Pierre.
Gosh, this train.
Pierre.
Oh, hello.
Observations, Pierre. You got his ash dropped.
Lost the ash.
10 push-ups. Pierre.
Well, my thoughts are similar to Phil's. I love the flavor, I love the taste. It's a great cigar. I was surprised at given $4 price tag, just the tremendous flavor. I am going to go buy myself a box of these cigars.
Wow, man. We're going to Mr. Loeb. Mr. Loeb's. 10 seconds. Oh! We have two ashes dropping almost simultaneously.
Fantastic cigar. I would agree that the flavor has maintained a little less spice, but it's a huge cigar in my mouth. And it's...
Why are you guys laughing? Why are you laughing? I don't get it.
I don't get it. I would agree. I think it's a first cigar of the night, and for $4, I think you'd easily pay $7, $8 for the cigar and not even hesitate.
Thank you, Captain Loeb. I'm 2/3 the way in, Vudu Dark, and the flavor is still going strong, very intense flavor. For me, it seems to become a little more peppery and a little more earthy, and again, I'm blown away by the stick. I really am surprised.
Well,
Check out
in that
Pierre.
regard.
He's got 2.5 inches going.
We tend to be painfully truthful about things. I mean,
I didn't mean
we have
that.
had some not so what's the word?
Not so fantastic.
Reviews of cigars. You know, normally with a cigar, the finish kind of the flavor lasts in your mouth for a while. But with this, it's just hanging onto my tongue.
All right, here we are. We're doing final comments on the Vudu Dark.
Wow, this is a great cigar. It has tremendous flavor, and it's not that expensive. I love it.
If you had to give it a rating, okay, so highest being 100, lowest being 0, mediocre cigar is about an 85, what would you give it?
I would rate this a 92.
You'd rate that a 92. All right. Final comments on the Vudu Dark. Phil,
Just lost my ash.
lost your ash. That's okay.
Yeah.
Ashes have been dropping.
Good cigar, surprising for the price. I would say 90. Good cigar.
Would you smoke it again?
Oh yeah,
And you give it a 90.
90.
Final comments on the Vudu Dark.
I had to relight, but after relighting, the flavor is exactly the same. So I'm impressed that halfway through the cigar, it tastes exactly the same. I'm gonna give it a 91. I definitely buy this again.
91. All right. Very cool. All right. Okay, final comments on the Vudu Dark, but the flavors are still coming through. Very earthy, very peppery to me. Full flavored cigar. I would definitely smoke this again. I love the price. Vudu Dark, fantastic cigar. Vudu Dark number, I think that's Vudu Dark number 13, which is the equivalent of a Corona. So, cheers.